And we're back again. To begin again, as the song says. Right.
Welcome.
Band with the Wizard, Unlimited Health, fuck you. They've locked off the edge of the screen now. Can't really blame the old Trinitron for that.
Pressure 100 points.
Thank you, sir. It's that time again. Time to get to work. So, I'm going to have to invest in a SD to
Big
IEC.
keys to open doors.
SD to IEC, thank you. Shut up. For the SX64, which is a lot of money actually. It's like twice the price. Fucking. Actually, I don't actually need anything from here. So, I'm going to play all the levels in it. Do it properly. Properly. Poverty. Yeah, if you miss out a few vowels, it does sound a bit funny.
Save potions for later use.
And very working class from the Victorian era. Oh, for fuck's sake. They should have put an option for you to get rid of that fucking constant help. That's for the noobs, mate. There we go. So yes, another very hot day with a very warm breeze. Ugh. Look mate, if I wanted weather like this, I'd go and fucking live in Africa. Fuck off. It's supposed to be England. You know what really annoys me? When people say, oh, British summertime is cold and rainy. I fucking wish it was, mate. I fucking hate hot weather. I don't mind sunshine, but I hate the hot fucking weather. You know why? Because no cunt sells air conditioning. That's why, mate. If you could just walk into your high street electrical shop, buy a nice air conditioning unit, I'd buy fucking 4 of the cunts. But no, there's none for sale. Millennials can't afford them, and the choice of what's on sale seems to be funded by what the millennials can have and what they want. And what they want is fucking useless shit on those swipe motherfucking cock-sucking stupid tablets and phones. Now, gaming on tablets and phones brings up a little issue. This is not how you do it. I've used all my keys up. I'm going to use the magic. Look how powerful his magic is, sir. He's a very powerful wizard. He's like Gandalf the Yellow, which is better than Gandalf the Grey. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch Lord of the Rings on my new projector. Actually, I haven't decided what I want to watch on it. Remember, I'm smoking. Do. Shut up. Yeah, because the last thing I started watching before the fucking projector went bang, well before its time, which is probably how I'm going to go. I won't get to see all these shit Microsoft and fucking Android times crushed and removed. I won't live that long. That's a fucking sombering thought, isn't it? Fucking assholes. There you go. Lovely graphics. It's a shame no one actually has done an Amiga version that's arcade quality. No one. some French git did an ST port job and you need a fucking Amiga 1200 to play it the same as a fucking 520 ST from 1985. Rubbish fucking fail, mate. Oh, and he forgot to double the RGB values for the colours, so they're all too dark. What a knob. Just fucking take every pixel and double the RGB value. It's not fucking hard, mate. You could do it in Atari Basic. You could fucking do it on a VCS with one of them stupid Basic cartridges and the keyboard. Oh, for fuck's sake, fuck off. Yeah, so unlimited health at the touch of a button is very correct for this game because this is an arcade game and this is how you play it. You wanted to see more, you put your 20p in, mate. And that's all I'm doing here. I'm not cheating. Fuck off with you. So this is really how the C64 version should be. Not the graphics, you knob. No, the unlimited continues. You paid for the full fucking game. Why don't you get to see the fucking full game? It's not like I come around their house and said, right, code me up a couple of game engines and you know, I'll let you do the conversion for the C64 version of Gauntlet. No, that never happened, mate. Any old knob who said they could do it, you know, US Gold got them to fucking do it. That's what happened with Outrun on the C64. That was the first fucking commercial game he ever wrote. He's no Chris Butler, but he seems like a nice enough guy, and he was about 16 at the time when he wrote it, and then he took him to America. It's all on one of my videos. It's nice when the original authors comment.
Oh.
There you go, screw you, mate. Screw you. Yeah, this is the arcade set to maximum difficulty. So this is for the greedy arcade owners. Screw you, I've seen enough of this.
Beware of the demon.
Now famously, this game actually has a pokey chip in it for sound effects. And obviously a Texas Instruments chip for doing the speech. It's not used for the music, because the musical instruments, in air quotes obviously, they're not real instruments, they're virtual instruments. Let me just get the food there, you know, I don't need it. I'm rich I tell you, rich. I could have Burger King, KFC, well I couldn't actually. Yeah, you really take a hammering from their fucking fireballs, they're as powerful as yours. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a good thing the Trinitron's in the coolest room in the house, otherwise we'd be fucking roasted here. Stick a fork in me, I'm done in it. So yeah, I mean it's It's actually quite annoying because the Amiga is a very complex computer to get the most out of, especially in machine code, which you have to do. The Amiga must be programmed in machine code to its limits, racing the beam. You should look up that term, the same way the best Atari 2600 games were written. Now, I only know one game like that, Shadow of the Beast 1, and only the very first level, the top above ground level is like that. The rest of it, yeah, it's alright. Certainly not an ST port job, but yeah, so the musical tones are not generated by the pokey, but only the thuds and the fireball shot. Yeah, you always have to go for the monster generators no matter what the immediate threat. Always just go straight for them and then sort it out, because otherwise on the arcade version you'll be in real trouble. So yeah, as I was saying, don't know what to watch on my new HD projector. All my previous projectors have been 4:3 and maximum 1024 by 768. Just get in there, man. Bit of extra help. So I was watching Miami Vice. I was still on the first episode actually, about halfway through the first episode, which is a double-length episode, which was also put in video shops for people to rent. This is before all that blockbuster bullshit. You know, a little family started a video shop, sex videos under the counter. I shot the fucking... Yeah, with unlimited health you can't really play this strategically. However, please feel free to thumb down the video and move on to someone else. Maybe some prick who's written a book, but I hope he's fucking listened to all the facts that I've told him he's got wrong. Because that would be a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? Mind you, the Patreon fucking pricks. There's always some idiot to fucking pay for their fucking inaccurate shit. You can't even say BBC properly. Maybe a trauma with the other kind of BBC, Big Black and Not Cat. Who knows, mate? Yeah, all the channels are like 100 and something thousand or close to it, and they're all 100% Patreon funded. They're all shit, and they're all run by people who get their facts from fucking Wikipedia or about 5 minutes on Google. They're fucking useless, mate. So, you know, but people seem to like it if you know how to use a fucking semi-professional video editor. Yeah, you can't kill him, and I'm not wasting it. It was a heroic effort. Come on, just fucking piss off. Yeah, so the sound effects on the Atari 800 version of Gauntlet should really be exactly the same, but they're not. don't think they're anything like it except for the fireball. See, this as an arcade game, it gets ridiculously hard. I mean, look how fucking difficult this is already. It's only level 8. So it's a great game in the arcade. However, I wouldn't actually buy the original arcade machine. Now we've got no coins. Where did all the coins go? For fuck's sake. So it's a very well designed game, but the difficulty is just set way too high. You've got to keep moving, otherwise the loggers will target onto you. Although even in the C64 version, you get absolutely hammered, didn't you? You just have to keep moving and moving. Look at the fucking rate at which they're coming out. Yeah, it's a real shame there's no Amiga Gauntlet of this quality. Well, don't fucking put it in my way then, you cunt. All that to get one fucking key. Nah, I'm not wasting the potions on you, asshole. Yeah, really, you wanted to be in the next one. Ah, piss off, man. You're still in the wrong path because you haven't cleared them bits off, so yeah, I mean, basically for a home version of this, all they needed to do was, for fuck's sake. They just have a few burgers and some southern fried chicken of any type, not necessarily KFC. See, we have to find a way to go down. And my eyes have gone a bit funny. So, yeah, this is just a fucking money making machine when it's set to this difficulty level. Which is a real shame. Just get it over and done with, all you mate. Oh yeah. And again, this is no good because you want to get up there. So you want it to actually put you in. There you go. It's just pure luck. You've got to make your way all the way up the top.
I've not seen such bravery.
You mean stupidity? Yeah, I mean, with the D-pad on the PS2, this is not much fun actually. You're gonna get fucking finger ache. Haha, hilarious sex joke insert here. Just like you would playing Atari 2600 games for too long. Definitely Coleco actually. It's a lot like trying to enjoy the ColecoVision. Especially Donkey Kong Jr. Fuck me, them Coleco joysticks really fucking knackered your hands out. Yeah, so of course basically what the doctor ordered is graphics and sounds like this sort of speed. You know, in 32 colours, perfectly possible on the Amiga. I've fucking done the graphics in 32 colours. They look fucking gazillion times better than the shit US Gold put out in Gauntlet 2. That's fucking NES quality shit. I don't even think it's NES quality.
Wizard now has extra shot speed.
Really? Looks the same to me. It's exactly the same to me. And another key. Some footage. I suppose close up it is faster. So really the rapid fire setting is faster, not the actual speed of the shots. Yeah, could have done with that before, mate. Yeah, you just let them come to you, mate. Fuck them, innit? So if you didn't get that extra shot thing, or you actually shot it and destroyed it, this level would be a lot more painful, literally, with these shit D-pads. Now if you could play this with a 360 pad, that would be great, but Gauntlet on the 360 was only on the live arcade thing for download. I got a demo of it on my old 360. Yeah, I've got two Xbox 360s because the original one doesn't have HDMI. So I had to buy another one of the later ones. Should I invest in one of those Kinect things as well? Who knows, mate. A lot more decorating will need to be finished before I'm at that sort of level. A lot more so. There's your old mate Death. Death follows you everywhere. It's just like real life, mate. I didn't want to go up here, for fuck's sake. So you can't shoot Death, makes no difference. Gauntlet porno, innit? Yeah, there's actually a video of the designer of the arcade version of Gauntlet talking about it, actually, on YouTube. Definitely worth checking out. For fuck's sake. All that just to get a key. Fuck off. You can use the analog sticks to play it, which is a bit more comfortable, but the analog sticks are just too long. It's like the fucking gear lever on a shitty 1970s Transit though. But obviously you can go through there. So where should we go? Up or down? The eternal dilemma. Up or down? Yeah, and it's just not accurate enough with the analog stick, so you have to use a D-pad. Now I'm pretty sure this was actually out on the PS1 as well, not with as many games, but there was a version of a compilation of games with Gauntlet on it. So, but again, you're going to have to use the PlayStation Joy-Con. So, you know, although I've got a chipped bloody original PlayStation PS1, I don't really feel the need to burn an ISO and play it. It makes no difference whether I play it on this PS2 version or, you know, PS1 version. You know what, I haven't seen the fucking exit. Get the key, get the treasures. Yeah, you have to be able to make headway. There's a lot of dead ends in this shit. You don't want to get too many keys out. Such stupidity, sir. You have to let him out whatever you do. Yeah, this level is He's really, really just taking the piss. Bing. More shitty Diet Coke. Which isn't helping my gameplay much at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately with this sort of difficulty I'm getting bored. See? We're at level 10. I wasn't bored at level 10. I played the C64 version a bit longer after the battery run out the other day. And I actually lost a life and there's no continues. You have to start from level 1 again. And that's pretty much why I stopped playing it. Because the battery had gone anyway. So yeah, I think in the grand scheme of things the C64 version is better than this version. Shock, horror, and on that bombshell I'll carry on playing and you'll have to get bored watching me play it. I'm not even giving any advice at the moment. But you know, the advice is simple in this game. Take out the monster generators first. But try and get to the monster generators with the minimum loss of health points. That's pretty much it. If you're bored, just press the magic button and they're gone. Sounds like an airplane's about to crash there. Well, not even near an airport. I don't know, maybe they're military planes. I'm not sure actually. Don't I sound sometimes like there's an Airbus heading straight for the fucking field behind me?
Some walls may be destroyed.
Ooh. Yeah, so that's a turn up for the books, isn't it? C64 version is better than the arcade version on maximum difficulty. It's not better than the SD version. But I think the C64 version is very impressive. I'm going to have to check out how jerky a screen full of ghosts move on the Amstrad and the Spectrum. They're quite easy to emulate, and the Atari. Atari is very easy to emulate. The Spectrum is the hardest because you have to do screen capture software. Although I have got that one by what's his name? Steve Snake. I've got his emulator, and his Sega emulator has got very nice built-in video capture. Works really nice. And it's a pure video capture, so you know you don't get the CRT effect and all that. There you go.
You have found my treasure.
So yeah, I never got the bonus level. Yeah, I need to set up a Mega Drive, I think.
9, 8.
This is pure luck.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I remember that from the Mega Drive version actually. Mega Drive version is my favourite version, but I haven't found the bloody 6-button fucking controllers yet for the Mega Drive. Oh, fuck off. See, now if it was really cheating, you'd have unlimited health. Now, I also have a Mega STE. Well, I have two of them fuckers actually. But one of them's got some case damage. And it's got a hard drive on it. You know, it's a full spec. 4 meg memory, built-in disk drive, high density floppy drive, a built-in hard disk drive that is. Yeah, just let him hammer you. You do not want to hit that potion. Yeah, I'd rather I didn't have the extra shot power and it wasn't so ridiculously hard. Because look, you can't make any headway. You've got no choice but to just go straight in there. Yeah, it's like fucking top-down double dragon when they surround you. I hate that shit. Or even Kung Fu Master. So you got too many keys now. You should have gone from the top. You knob, Mad Commodore, you knob. You're going to have to use a key here. I suppose I could use it. I don't use a magic though. I'm going to see if I can get rid of this key somewhere. They're a bit of an asshole. Shooting through the fucking hole in the wall. It's a bit of a cunt, that is. Yeah, see what I was telling you. Don't pick up too many bloody keys. You should always be aware. Because you can't walk over them unless you pick them up. So I'm looking for doors that don't have keys in front of them. So we've got rid of one, but yeah, I'm not using the magic here.
Oh, I've not seen such bravery.
Such stupidity. Oh, well, I'm bored now. Look at them all die. Yeah, you want, if there's two of them fucking death things, you got to try and get them together, and then it's worth using your magic. Get cornered by them. Oh, it's goodbye to your lunch money, boy. What did you have for lunch? I was playing Gauntlet. You stupid boy. It's probably how it would have happened, but I wouldn't be stupid enough to tell my parents. I spent all my sweets, crisps and drinks money for arcade games, but I did. I actually remember going to a certain kebab shop with the neighbour's son, who was a couple of years older than me, that I was friends with. Bloody old fucker. Yeah, go on, do your worst, mate. While you're doing that, I'm pressing the A button. Fuck you, innit? And I do remember we both decided, because the chips were 20p, we'd keep 10p aside each. And he had asteroids in there, and either Phoenix or Pleiades at the same time. So we played one of those, whichever was the newest. Asteroids is really fucking difficult when you first play it. It's like, what the fuck? You just die so quickly, but you love it. You know, everything is fucking brilliant, especially the explosions. So if we had a quid, right, we'd have 9 goes on either of them 2 games each. Yeah, we'd have played doubles on, something like Phoenix. And then, we would have shared a bag of chips, and we did share a bag of chips, and the chips were kebab shop chips, which are basically frozen, chip cut potatoes chucked in the little fryer, so they will never be the same as chip shop chips, because or the chips are thinner, and the oil, you just need that much oil. That's just the way it is. And we waited, and then he gave us our chips open. We put our salt and vinegar on them. Obviously there's no onion vinegar, and we sat on the curb. Me and Andrew sat on the curb outside the shop, sharing this bag of chips, and then we went home. But he wasn't into home computers. His dad definitely earned enough. You know, so that wasn't the issue. I just don't think he had an interest in them. Maybe he saw some early games like on the VIC-20 or, you know, stuff before the Spectrum and the C64, and he just thought, eh. So, you know, it took a while for Acorn Soft to rip off just about every early 80s arcade game, which they did very well. So the BBC Master was out, but it took time before fucking Rocket Raid and Planetoid and, you know, there's this fucking all kinds of Snapper, I believe. Time Pilot is on there too. So he really had no interest in it. He was more interested in playing the drums, actually. I did have a go on his drum kit a few times. He tried to teach me, but nah, that's not me, mate. I'd never be a drummer. Although I could play London Bridge is Falling Down on my sister's upright piano. It was an old knackered one, probably out of tune. I think we got it for like 40 quid, or was it 80 quid, in the local paper, the advert section. They used to do free adverts. All kinds of shit, actually, and she didn't like playing the piano. So the piano was there in the living room for fucking ages. So I thought, well, I might as well try and play something. So I learned how to play London Bridge is Falling Down, which was from some book. And then I just decided it's better just to press the keys until you hear the note that you want. And then just remember, see, all the exits appear where the walls used to be. Obviously a cowboy builder from a new build, like that one that's in the shit at the moment for their poor quality houses they're building. They won't be around 100 years later. But anyway, enough with the bollocks, let's get on with the game. What other players? No one's allowed in there. As if the others weren't hard enough. But the graphics are very nice, you have to say. For that sort of time period, the graphics are really nice. There's no reason why you'd do this. But as far as I'm concerned, the game's cheating by being set to maximum difficulty of the arcade. So, unless there's a voucher inside where they send me a control panel that I can plug into the console from the original arcade to play it, there's no point setting the difficulty to that. And at this sort of difficulty level, you basically need to be playing a 2-player game anyway. Preferably a 4-player game. Sorry, yeah, 4-player game. With any characters you like. Which is Gauntlet 2. That was a major difference there. They were removing a barrier from extracting more coins. Should we use a potion? They're fucking frantic. Nah, see, I already don't like it. We're only at level 12, I already don't like it. Yeah, I can afford the energy. I can stock up on McDonald's later, innit? you go, give me them potions. Excuse me, I was having my cola there. I'm going to try some of that decaf coffee a bit later. I'm just going to put twice as much coffee in it. I know what real coffee tastes like, and I'm not saying that as a snob. From the day I was born, my parents were having real coffee, so I got used to the smell. When you're old enough, you're allowed to have something which is like what marketeers call rocket fuel, and you'd have a sweet pastry with it, very sweet pastry with it, if it was a special occasion. And it turns out that caffeine heightens your sense of taste for sugar, which is amazing that people obviously must have noticed that, because they're having coffee, they're having really sweet pastries, and these are recipes from fucking thousands of years ago. But then, you know, what do you expect? They did invent fucking beef burgers, and they also invented flatbreads, and they also invented pizza. Obviously, cheese was optional on their pizza. Tomato was always in there. Peppers was always in there. Meat was always in there. But other things on top of that. But the cheese was optional. And because of that, people are saying, it's not really a pizza then. How can you have a pizza without cheese? No one said you're not allowed to have cheese on it, mate. But if you did have it with cheese, basically it'd be like a Pizza Hut meat feast. See, now you're going to wish you had more bloody keys. So yeah, whilst this game is great, I'd never buy the arcade machine, simply because the arcade game is just not fun. It's designed to collect revenue. It's not designed for your enjoyment. So you need a whole load of friends constantly fucking joining in, 2 players, 4 players, however many friends you got, all at the same time. See what I mean about the fucking joypad? It's ridiculous, bruv. Sure is, buddy. So where's the fucking exit then? I don't think the exit's up there. That's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, so I've been watching these videos, and some of the video quality is really bad. That's why I had to do Iridium again. For fuck's sake. You're just getting nowhere there. So you just have to move through and keep a whole stack of 10p's on the side of the control panel there. Insert loads of coins if it allows you to do it. Not all arcade machines did allow that, actually. Some had a limit. Maybe it was 10 credit limit or something. I don't know. Fucking hell. Fucking come from it. Just want to see what's in the corner. Well, it's not an exit. So, there you go, mate. Yeah, so I have more respect for the C64 version now. And obviously other 8-bit versions too. So I've fucking been up there. Gonna have to use all these keys now. Don't know where the exit is. See, we've lost so many keys. So you have to go to the other areas first. Other times it's just pot luck. You just pick the shit way to go and you get hammered. And you better reach in for your next lot of 10p's, mate. So obviously, because you're limited on keys, you're now going to go the way where there's no door. Crap. And any advantage with a potion being there, you shoot it out anyway. I'm not wasting a potion. Screw you. This is what you would do in the arcade, but because obviously 10p was a lot of money back then. You get a whole portion of chicks for 20p.
Let's see you get out of here.
Well, that's easy. I pick up the key and I open the door, innit? You knob! Yeah, I could watch Back to the Future on my projector, that's widescreen. But yeah, that's the problem with the projector I've got, it's actually widescreen.
Wizard now has extra speed.
And my device is not in widescreen. So it's going to be the same problem you always had when you got a widescreen TV in the early days. Well, when you watch your 4:3 stuff, it's actually on a smaller screen area technically than the fucking 28-inch 4:3 you just got rid of. Or stopped working and they don't sell anymore. Yeah, look at my health. I mean, I got this far on the C64 version with 1 credit, mate. And I'm not even that good at it. Not bad at it, I suppose. It'd probably help if I wasn't smoking. Don't smoke, mate. So yeah, I don't know, I'll have to zoom out part of my device, like you do on the TV. Let's get them keys as well, yeah. This level is just a pure slog now. You know, the ferocity with which the monsters are generated and how many are already generated, ready and waiting for you. It's just not fun anymore. And maybe for technical reasons they couldn't do it on the C64 like this. But it worked out for the best, mate, and that's all that matters. So I'm going to have to check out the Amstrad one and the Atari 800 one and the Spectrum one, at least on the first level, and just wander around without killing any of the monsters, because there's a lot of ghosts on that thing. So I'll just run up, open the door, let them in, the whole lot, let them chase me. Yeah, that's why you have to keep moving. If you only move small amounts. On the C64 version they're actually a bit more accurate. Yeah, right.
Now stun other players.
You said that like 10 billion times. Oh, it's a boner level, isn't it? Well, I found my way out already. So yeah, it's just pot luck basically.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
It's only a challenge because of fucking D-pad on this shit. Yeah, I thought this would be fun, but it's not. So I'm going to have to find a 6-button joypad for the Mega Drive now so I can play Gauntlet 4. Right, enough of this shit.